Hey, this is Dan Brzezowski. Welcome back to the podcast. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about your personal greatness. I hope you enjoy the show.
Welcome.
Attention, please.
Welcome aboard.
Welcome to the No Comfort Zone podcast. It's time to get out of your comfort zone and live on purpose. Broadcasting to the world from Rockford, Illinois. This is your wake-up call.
Warning.
You are the solutions to all your problems. Stop thinking average. Become the hero version of yourself. Every day, every time, without fail, no exceptions. It all matters. You've entered the No Comfort Zone. It's time for a reality check.
And I summon the courage to manifest personal greatness that I know lies within me. How would you like to wake up every single day saying that to yourself? How do you like me now? That's the kind of words you need to say to yourself, because you got to know this. As your podcast host, I want to let you know that you do have a ton of personal greatness that lies within you. And the best way that I know how to get that personal greatness out into the world is to get outside of your comfort zone and start living on purpose. I say it time and time again because it wasn't true for me until it was true for me when I decided to get a little uncomfortable in my life and start pursuing my hopes, my dreams, my goals, and my ambitions. And when I began to realize my dreams as my new reality, life just became completely magical. And that's what I want to do for you. I want to do that with you. If you're interested in manifesting that personal greatness that lies within you and you're trying to get it from inside to the outside, do me a favor. Go to launchwithdan.com. Take a minute or two to put your name on the calendar. Let me call you from my cell phone, the same cell phone that I used to create this podcast, and let me get in touch with you so that we can go over your hopes, your goals, your dreams, and your ambitions on where you're at today and where you want to go for tomorrow. And there is no better time to do that than the present. Consider it a gift. So, yeah, that might be corny and stuff, but I really believe this stuff. I can't tell you enough, and I can't tell you when it started for me, when I started to really believe that I had the personal greatness that I know lies within me, and I wanted to show it to the world. It was forced out of me in a public speaking engagement where I was forced to get on stage and I didn't want to. I wasn't prepared, wasn't ready, but it really is the moment that launched my speaking career. And let me tell you, although I was trained in it, I'm not very good at it. What I have more so than anybody else is passion. I want to communicate a message out loud and to everybody that I meet that they can achieve the things they want in life and they are great. And quite frankly, I'm counting on them to be great because the world needs more great people. Just watched a documentary last night on Netflix. I love documentaries. So that's the one thing I watch them all. I love them. And I learn a lot from them. And the last one that I listened to or watched last night, I even took notes in it because it was such an amazing story. It's about Bill Murray and how Bill Murray, this superstar, randomly approaches into people's lives. And what it was to me, what I got the message out of that was Bill Murray actually, when he gets into an apartment party and he's hanging around people or he's just, randomly showing up at bars and hanging out with people or construction sites. It's a great documentary on Netflix. Check it out. Please check it out on Netflix. Bill Murray. It's a great documentary. But when he shows up, he doesn't take the attention all to himself. He's such a normal guy that he actually takes the attention and he puts it onto the room or the minute and the moment and things that are going on. And he just becomes an average guy in the room. But he brings out the personal best in everybody. And after interviewing this documentarian, did a great job with it. After he interviewed all these people, you start to see that what Bill Murray is doing is living his life. 2 podcasts ago, I did an episode about the Razor's Edge and the difference between success and failure and how it came from a movie that Bill Murray was in. When you're in the no comfort zone and you're doing the right things in your life and the next right thing is happening, you're going to find out there's a lot of things that become coincidental. I'm having coincidental things happen all of the time. This Bill Murray incident, the Razor's Edge, my boss at work talking about Bill Murray, and the next thing you know, bam, there's a documentary on him and how it relates to the podcast and how it relates to me and what I'm trying to do with this podcast. Just craziness that's out there when it comes to coincidentally speaking. So what I want to share with you is that personal greatness is nothing more than showing up. Showing up consistently on a regular basis. You want to beat 99% of your competition, and this is really what the focus of this whole podcast is about, is You need to show up on time with a written action plan. Show up on time with a written action plan, and you will beat 99% of your competition because your competition is not prepared. Just remember that. If you want to beat 99% of your competition, show up on time with a well-written action plan and then go to work. Get to that starting line, and when that gun goes off, you're going to beat your competition. And you're not going to do that, once in a while. When you show up like that, that's going to be an every day, every time, without fail, no exceptions. That is your reality check. How successful do you want to be? If you want to be an everyday success, and if you're going after that $1.5 million house, 11,000 square foot on 5 acres with a pool, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. If you're looking for the lifestyle, if you're looking for the 4 hours, do your investing, do those things, and you're going to work 4 hours and you're going to be a multimillionaire, that's great and that's good for you. That's not my reality, though. My reality is a little bit different. My reality is working on becoming a better version of myself, having a super strong ideal or a goal out there, and then working every day to become a better person. And in the process, the journey of success, working towards that ideal, I'll have the financial things that I want in place. I'll have the relationship that I currently have now. I'll have a better understanding and a better connected relationship with my children. My son, my daughter, my other son and my other daughter, and also with my wife. So I want you to know today is a great day. And by the way, my daughter, Christina, her no blood clots, in case you were wondering, I wanted to give you an update. Now we just got to find out the next step, what's going on there. But thank goodness there's no blood clots. That will be another chapter in the next podcast when we find out what's the health and status of Christina. That's just the way it goes. But so, hey, I thank you for showing up in this podcast, for listening. I hope you got some value out of it. If you're interested in learning how to set goals, achieve goals, and working in a system that actually works, go to launchwithdan.com, get on my calendar so I can call you. And while you're at it, go to the Apple iTunes, if you could please. Give me a 5-star rating. Give me a kick-ass review. I'd greatly appreciate it because it helps super cool people just like you It helps super cool people just like you find the podcast so you can help them get out of adversity, go towards their goals, and start living the life that they know they deserve. So today, while you're at it, while you get outside of your comfort zone, do me a favor. Manifest that personal greatness that lies within you by showing up every day with a well-designed, written action plan on time. Get out of your comfort zone and live on purpose.
Say goodbye.
Want more of the No Comfort Zone? You can follow Dan on Instagram and Twitter at NoComfortZone1.
Bye.
Or on the web at thenocomfortzone.com.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the No Comfort Zone podcast.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.